Hey, what's up, guys? I just beat Watchdogs 2, so let me go ahead and give y'all guys my thoughts on Watchdogs 2. But before I do that, let me tell you guys what Watchdogs 2 is about, just in case you haven't played Watchdogs 1 and you don't know what the world is. It's pretty much an alternate reality. I like to imagine if Bush didn't win and Al Gore actually won. Um, but everything is advanced in the world. Everything is pretty much controlled by a computer program called CTOS. Um, but let's get into the main character, Marcus. He is a kid who was raised in the ghetto. Was able to get into a program which taught him about computers. He actually started liking it, loving it. But one day he was accused of a robbery by the Home Domain Center, which he didn't do. He actually got time of community service, um, which from that day on pissed him off, made him go after the Home Domain Center under an alias named Retro. Later on, during his investigations and hackings with the HTC, it brought his attention to CTOS and later on getting him recruited into DedSec. Alright, now let me tell you a little about DedSec. DedSec is a group of hackers that want to take down CTOS because they believe CTOS is invading your lives, and the people who run it are actually trying to sell your personal data. Kind of like how people believe Facebook and Twitter and etc. sells your data to make a personal profit. Now, there are no leaders in DedSec, but the main decision makers are Rich, Satara, Horatio, Josh, and now Marcus. Each main DedSec member has their own role, where let's talk about Rich. Rich is one of the coolest white dudes you've ever seen. He's the engineer of the group, and he has these goggles that he made himself, which react perfectly to his emotions as he talks. Then there's Satara, the face of DedSec. She's of Indian descent, from India. Her parents are pretty rich, but they don't go into it in the story. You kind of have to hear like a side log to know about that. But basically, she does the design, she does the social media, she basically coordinates all the underlings to attack strategically with them. The next person I want to talk about is Horatio. He's the technical coordinator. He actually works for Noodle, who is I want to say Google of their universe. He has a really funny mission with Marcus, but besides that, you don't get too much info on him. The last one is Josh, the one that I probably relate to the most. He's socially awkward, he's really quiet, and he doesn't show as much emotion as the other members. But he's a genius hacker who can break through any security systems. Okay, so let's go ahead and go straight into my thoughts on gameplay. The gameplay is very identical to Watch Dogs 1. They made like few small tweaks, nothing too dramatic. The parkour in the game is not anywhere close to Assassin's Creed. It's actually weaker, which is very disappointing since Ubisoft made this game. Shooting mechanics, I could say they're on par with GTA 5, which I don't like GTA 5 shooting mechanics, so I try not to shoot unless I really had to. The combat feels like Uncharted. I would say part 1 and 2. I haven't played 3 or 4 yet, but they're really simple combat mechanics. The puzzles in the game were, to me, a little bit disappointing because I was kind of hoping for more code heavy or a different system, but it's the same system from Watchdogs 1, which is a modified version of the BioShock, where you had the pipes. This time you just circuits that you connect electricity to, but very similar to BioShocks. I would have liked maybe some pseudocode, maybe some kind of actual coding at one point in the game, but there's actually none. But I guess this is my personal preference. The skill tree in this game is very catered to how you want to play the game. Like I said, I didn't want to shoot at all, so I didn't even go into the marksman tab, or I didn't even mess with the gadgets. I mainly focused on the individual tree that they had, where you can actually set gang members to attack people and have the cops to come and arrest somebody, which is perfect for if you're going stealth, because you could put the cops or put a gang hit on somebody and on the right side and then sneak in through the left side. Or there are even some missions where I didn't even have to step in. I could just hit the target by going through the gang attack, and when it evolved later on to getting a high level gang member to go in there. Very OP from the way I used it. Okay, let me go ahead and wrap this up. Overall, I recommend the game. I really like the characters in Watch Dogs 2. The gameplay felt really good. It was nothing innovative, but it was a lot of stuff that they took from other games that worked really well, and they were able to mix it and make it feel really good. The direction of the game, the flow, everything about this game I liked. I didn't dwell too much on the side quests. I kind of went mainly story. I probably did about 3 or 4 side quests. But like I said, I really think this game is worth picking up. To me, 60. To you guys, y'all can pick it up for 30 now. And later down the line, you don't have to rush. It's not a multiplayer, anything like that. But I guess that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or don't do it, whatever. I'm out.